Adrian's car died in the middle of the storm. Rain poured down like anger from the sky. He ran toward a bus shelter, his shirt soaking through. That's when he saw her. A girl stood under the rain at the bus stop, barefoot, laughing like the storm was music. Her name tag read Grace. Their eyes met for just one heartbeat. Something silent passed between them. Then the bus arrived with a loud hiss. She stepped inside and disappeared into the night. Adrian stood frozen, watching the red lights fade away. When he finally moved to sit down, he noticed something on the wet bench. A small notebook. He picked it up and opened the first page. His breath stopped. His own name was written inside. Adrian stared at the notebook in disbelief. How did she know his name? He flipped through the pages slowly. Inside were sketches of city buildings, coffee cups, and lonely park benches. Poems filled the margins, all signed with a single letter, G. His hands trembled as he reached the last page. The words were written in soft blue ink, to the man I've not yet met, but already dream of. Adrian's heart pounded. This felt impossible. He turned the notebook over and saw something faint on the back cover. A phone number, smudged badly by the rain. Only a few digits were clear. He squinted under the streetlight, trying to read the rest. Could he call her? Would she answer? His finger hovered over his phone screen. Adrian typed the number carefully, fixing the smudged parts as best he could. His thumb shook as he pressed call. The phone rang once. Twice. Then it stopped. No voicemail. Just silence. A few seconds later, his phone buzzed. A text message appeared. Who gave you this number? Adrian typed quickly. I found your notebook. You left it at the bus stop. He watched the screen. 3 dots appeared, showing she was typing. Then they disappeared. He waited. 1 minute. 5 minutes. Nothing. He typed again. Please. I just want to return it. Still no reply. Adrian sat on his bed that night, staring at the notebook. He traced the sketches with his finger, wondering who this girl really was. And why she had written his name. Weeks passed. Adrian carried the notebook everywhere, hoping to see her again. One Saturday morning, he walked into a small cafe downtown. The smell of coffee and vanilla filled the air. He ordered his usual drink and turned toward the tables. Then he froze. Grace sat by the window, reading a book. Her hair was tied back. She wore a simple white shirt. Sunlight touched her face. Adrian's heart hammered in his chest. He didn't move. She looked up slowly, as if she felt someone watching. Their eyes met. A soft smile crossed her lips. She closed her book and tilted her head slightly. Then she spoke, her voice quiet and steady. You found my notebook. Adrian could barely breathe. He nodded and walked toward her, one slow step at a time. They sat across from each other for hours. Grace talked about her love for drawing and old music. Adrian shared stories about his design work and dreams he'd never told anyone. Time disappeared. Laughter came easy. Silence felt comfortable. When the cafe began to close, Grace stood up and reached for a napkin. She pulled out a pen and wrote something quickly. She slid it across the table with a small smile. Let's not rush this, she said softly. Let's meet again. Same place, next Sunday. Adrian nodded, his heart full. He watched her leave, her red scarf trailing behind her. That week crawled by. Sunday finally came. Adrian arrived early, wearing his best shirt. He ordered 2 coffees and sat by the window. Hours passed. Grace never came. The sun set. The cafe emptied. Adrian sat alone, staring at the untouched cup. Adrian waited until the cafe closed. He called her number. It went straight to voicemail. He tried again. Still off. Panic crept into his chest. He walked up to the cafe owner, a kind older woman wiping tables. "Excuse me," Adrian said. "Did you see the girl I was with last week? She was supposed to meet me today." The woman paused and looked at him with concern. "Oh yes, I remember her. She came by this morning, very early. But she left in a rush. She looked upset, like she'd just gotten bad news." Adrian's stomach dropped.